Alright, Factorio again. Let's see where we were, eh? Alright, so, yes, the empty pens. That was our problem. Empty because no moss. We need more moss. Very well. Let's go get some dirt. Let's go build some pens. We've got Aurogs stalled because of, again, no moss. And if we haul ourselves up here, we can take a look at our seedlings way backed up. I have to do something about that. Hey, look at this. They're so cute. They are, in fact, so cute. They need food, though. So we have just normal Cottonguts here. We have full studs that have been trained, right? Yeah, that's what's going on right here. To do this, we still need more food. I need a lot of food. I really should have automated making food. Anyway, they're doing great. Yeah, eventually I'm going to have to turn this all to training. I think it's at 500 studs. That's where I'm going to stop. Just for this, this cycle. I am sure there will be more eventually. Just run all the way over here. Science has stopped. That's probably moss related, right? Let's say so. It doesn't really matter at this point, though. That really leads me to a related issue, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start at 5. Auog powered generator. Oh, is this how they get tired? Use raw muscle power to pump out some electricity. Clean energy, but the animal may need to rest. Okay, so this is where tired Aurogs come from. I am not really interested in this, am I? But it just generates straight electricity. Just complete electricity. No steam, no salt. How much does it make? Huh. It requires an Auog. Huh. I'm intrigued by this. I want to make one of those and just take a look at them, right? Because, like, if it makes tired Aurogs, but at the same time it just makes electricity, it should be pretty trivial to pair it with a the little vacation terminal for their Aurogs. The big question is, how much power does it make? Like, if it makes 200 megawatts, that's totally worth it at this point in the game. No steam involved, nothing, just electricity. But if it's only like, 20 megawatts, okay, that's probably not so great, right? Let's see. We're going to take a look at it. I may need to compost these seedlings. I'm way over here. Yeah, the Auog pool. Where is it? Right here, right? Give me an Auog. There we go. And make one of these. We'll just take a look at it. And the other thing I was trying to think of, oh yeah, Logi Science. Pack. Logi Science. Animal sample. No, it's not what I need. Well, plasmids. No, it's not what I need. Sarcoris. Substrate. Yes. Substrate and glassware. Like, Pi Science is just substrate and glassware. So, Logi Science 1 is completely encompassed within Pi Science. Or Pi Science is encompassed within Logi Science 1. Therefore, I should probably move Logi Science 1, right? I should move it somewhere where I can increase the amount of Pi Science being produced, because I'm going to need to increase Pi Science 1, because Logi Science, all the research for that requires two of them, instead of just one. So unless I want science to slow down by a factor of 2, and I don't, quite the opposite actually, I have to increase pi science. And so if and the current setup is not is not conducive to this. Let's put it that way. There's some issues with my current pi science setup. So if I have to move it, right? Oh, I'm gonna need more moss. Has anyone got any moss? Everyone here has moss. I have to steal from the Varox, unfortunately. They'll get it back eventually. That's what I'm telling them, anyway. But like, if I have to, I should move pi science down to here. I should probably move all this too. Like, all of this should be moved and be more compact. I say as I'm currently adding to it. But all this area should turn into pi science and Logi Science from here to here, and actually do it properly, and like in here too. Oh, that's a good area. All this is a good area. Proper industrial production of both. I also think I'm probably going to have to stop using latex for rubber stoppers and start using rubber for that, even though it is a little more expensive on paper. It is also a lot easier to think about, having to deal with fewer materials. And eventually it's going to be the way anyway, like just not this tech cycle. So I might as well get used to the idea, right? Oh, I'm going to be out of power poles real soon. Alright. So, and then you go here. It really doesn't have any power? You're serious? Oh, I guess it is serious. That sucks. Alright, good. Alright. Online. Turn around, turn around. Bots are coming. I could probably make bots right now, but I've got a little too much external pressure to pay attention to that. But soon. Alright, you're working, you're all working, right? All this is working. You're all producing moss for the Varox. Varox who make rubber, rubber that makes science. Yeah, all this needs to collapse this way. Or at least move down. Yeah, just move it straight south. This used to be the back of beyond. This used to be the end. There was nothing beyond it. But now, the factory is here, my friends. Who did this? Alright, anyway. That is one problem solved, yeah? So I should continue chucking Cottongut feed into the Cottongut pen, which I didn't automate properly, and I'm now very much regretting not doing it properly. Because I'm going to need much more than I have. So I should probably start looking at the actual Cottongut life cycle. So what I got right here is not quite it, right? So how many pups do we have? Oh, you need wood too. Alright, good. There you go. Train those pups. Not enough wood by far. Anyway, Cottongut pup. Cottongut pup. Right here. 4 Cottonguts make 10 Cottongut pups in a reproductive complex. And then Cottongut pups become a Cottongut in probably a Prandium lab. So how long does this take? I don't know. Do I have any Prandium labs on me? Oh, we put a Auog powered generator. Let's take a look at this. I am really curious about how this is going to work. Alright. It produces hot air. No, that's just in the a blaze Auog. What's it do? Generates 22 megawatts. So that's not that great. I mean, it probably has its place, you know. But I'm not super thrilled just looking at it. Alright, let's turn it on and see what happens. Right here. You go right here. You will contribute to the system. Auog. There. It's producing electricity. And it's going to make a tired Auog, isn't it? Yeah, we'll be back. That's the waste. Oh, well, let's look. Aurogs are kind of terrifying. Oh, it's lashed to a pole and it's pulling it to make electricity. This is what you standardize on when you want to go full slave state, I guess. I am not sure I'm comfortable with that. Anyway, look at this. We have... Oh no, we're not all full. We're still moss short. Okay. What to do next? I think the next thing to do is to start Cottongut farming for real. I have... Here, I need a Prandium lab. Go get some iron plates. So, I need to look at the rates. I look at the rate here for Cottongut, and this takes 2 studs, which will probably make it to be 1 full. So it's 20 seconds to produce the babies. Oh, it's a tired Auog. Okay. Interesting. Not sure this is the future though. It's got a little battery that's out. We'll stick that there because I don't think it's ever going to be used. So, alright, neat. Happy that it exists. Probably not going to use it. So I have to haul myself south. I have to make a couple Prandium labs. I need to know the rates of Cottongut pup production. That's what I'm looking for, right? So, right here. Give me all this stuff. And then Prandium lab. Oh, need a bunch of intermetallics. Lucky for you, I know just where to find some. Planetary, intermetallic, planetary. So I'm gonna need circuits. I need more circuits. Circuits I got. And then I'm gonna need more, a bit more copper, a bit more iron. So I'm gonna need a bunch of these, right? Then I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna have to actually site the thing. And I have to remember these things are quite polluting. Over here, no science going. Why is that? Let's inquire. Why aren't you making science? We are full up on glassware. We do not have substrate. We do not have substrate because we do not have cellulose. We do not have cellulose because this isn't working. This isn't working because we have no saline water. Saline water isn't working because I can't even venture a guess. It's got to be something else, just full completely up. Aromatics? No, aromatics are empty. It's like, this is what should be making... No. What makes the saline water? I remember it being over here, right? Now that just turns flue gas into ash. Right here? No. No. I Like, saline water comes from over here, right? It was a byproduct that was accumulating as part of bullet production, which, look at this, saline. So that's where it's being consumed. But where is it being produced? I could have sworn one of these, oh, right here. This is the reaction that produces it. And it doesn't have enough tar. So I guess I shut you off. Irk. And that doesn't have enough tar because we're not making tar over here anymore because there's no demand for coal anywhere. How do I just make tar? Wouldn't that be nice? Just make tar. Nitrogen mustard. Tar. You know, kerogen. If it wasn't for the sulfur, that would be a good recipe, but because it has sulfur, it's kind of trash. So coal to coke produces good amount of tar. And that's just not running over here, right? Because coke isn't being produced or consumed anywhere. Like it is right there. So why aren't we consuming coke? It's like that should be consumed in carbon dioxide, which is nigh full, and also graphene, which I guess we don't need. You know what? We've got so much wood. We really do. We're gonna just buy. We have to solve this problem though if we're gonna double production of Pi Science. Like this is very, very inefficient, but there's nothing I can do about it, right? So how can I make saline water? That's salt, right? Just take water, make salt, gravel. I can get salt now. Sodium hydroxide and water. It's not just salt and water, it's stone and gravel, and that's not good enough. And sodium hydroxide is... So, saline water makes 2 sodium hydroxide. 10 that doesn't work, does it? She don't work. A lot of tar produces saline water. Over here? Oh, here we are. This is what I need to do. Which means I have to make a salt mine, which I have to make a whole bunch of stuff for. Maybe do that? Have I gotten distracted? That's entirely possible. That's what's happened here. Prandium Lab. I want you to make cotton guts for me. This takes 150 seconds. 150 seconds. And if I come over here and I steal these studs, they come with me. And I stack them in like that. It now moves at 1 speed. Speed number 1. So it's 100. So one reproductive lab can keep 8 of these busy. So I guess that's the, we go 7, nah, 8. 8 of them busy. That's our goal. And that's 100, I think that, yeah, it's 160 cotton gut studs plus the couple in there. So I almost have it now, right? Okay. Oh, you're out of seaweed? I will help. Okay. So I need to make, got 1 Prandium Lab, I need 7 more of these in just the 1 reproductive center. I think that's the ratio. So, Prandium Lab. I need aluminum. I came over here for that, didn't I? So I will go fetch that. And we, as I recall, they don't require anything particular in order to make the cotton guts. Just veggie food. Aluminum is stored over here. Right over here. Good. one too. Now I need more. I need to go get glass. Not thrilled with that, but I'll go do it. Got a lot of bullets. I gotta go spread the holy word out amongst the heathens soon. I haven't been attacked in a while, and that makes me nervous, eh? So over here, over here. So I have to solve the saline water problem. So that's 4. Now I'm out of steel. Well. Oh, I have this titanium here. That's nice. And we run around our base, accumulating the resources. We really should move this all to one place. And by we, I really mean me. Okay, so Prandium Lab. I've got 2, 3, 4 be made. There. There's our 8. And I'm short on aluminum now. And I will go figure that out. So, that will give us the Cottongut facility that we need. It doesn't produce anything from meat. And I figure if I was writing this, I would require it so you have to slaughter 1 Cottongut and 1 Auog in order to properly balance out the animal sample. That seems like something I would do. I came over here for a reason. It was to get Cottongut studs, which are south of here. And I have nowhere near enough, unfortunately, right? Like, we got little Cottongut guys. Now, here's the pups. They should come with me. You are still breeding. You are still training. You need more food. You need more wood. Chuck that in there. Oh, I need to make more of these. Good. So it's mostly the training I needed now at this point. I guess I'll still leave it. I'll let it go to 500. Go get some more food. I can always set up Aurogs too in the meantime. So it's 1 reproductive center to 8 Cottongut training centers. On average, 8 will be more than enough. That last one probably isn't going to be used. Why am I walking away? Why don't I see what the bottleneck is and fix it? You're out of Relegia seeds, aren't you? Absolutely. Alright, I will go pick them up. I should make a box. Personal seeds box. Especially if I'm going to be doing things like this all the time. There. Continue going. I'm also considering moving all of this. Like all of this. This is not the right area. This should come down here too. Maybe, I don't know. At least over here. Where I can have just a heat island and have them all work together. But do not quite have that yet, right? I'm very tempted to try to build a salt mine right now. Because it's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna have to get saline water solved. And I do not have it solved right now. So just box. And then I want to use seeds. Just seeds, please. This is why you make a box, so you do not have to do that little dance. It is undignified. Alright, go get all the seeds. All the seeds come with me. We have a... uh-oh. Big unhappy about that. So I feel I'm actually fairly close to Logi Science. Yeah, you're on the other side of the wall. You stay on that side of the wall. I don't have huge barriers in my way at the moment that I can see anyway. It's the ones you can't. Why are we still short of moss? We should not be short of moss at this point. I added 3 more and then I added 5 more. That should be everything we need. But obviously, this isn't what I'm seeing. So I will have to go and address that issue. Right? Right. Oh, and the recipe for urea is going to require 1 billion biomass. Not looking forward to that. Alright, so the Prandium labs are finished. Now let's talk about Auogs. Because I'm going to need a full reproductive center of them. Oh, what's going on with moss? Oh, I wish it wasn't dark. You're full. You're completely full, but I see no moss coming. I see plenty of cocoons on the way. But where is the moss? There's some moss. Does it just come? Why is there moss on the side? Oh, because it's not. Because I started putting them on both sides of the belt. Oh, I am the one who messed everything up. How unexpected. That's not the way to do it. There we go. I am the one that ruined everything. I am the ruiner. Alright, now I gotta pick all this up. Because it's probably clogging it in some way that is not... Well, no. Looks like it hasn't caused a huge problem yet. Alright, distribute this moss. I should have kept a little more for myself, but I didn't. Alright, so... I guess that was just delaying the arrival of moss, which, don't get me wrong, is still bad. It wasn't the disaster I was expecting. Why is there still more on this side of the belt? This must be cleaned. It must be cleaned. Because there's no way for moss to get on the other side now, right? Is everything running down here? Check, check. Check, check. Everyone running? Everyone making moss? Alright. Okay, I guess. Chuck down a reproductive center. Chuck down an Auog paddock. Let's talk about rates. I want you to make a Auog pup like this. Like it's... Is it better with the food? No, it's actually worse with the food, is what I realized, right? Like probably more time efficient, temporal, spatial efficient, but not what I need. So this takes 15 seconds. It takes 15 seconds to make these little guys. And here it takes 15 seconds again. And so this shoots out 3. Let's call it 3 every 15 seconds. 1 every 5 seconds, we're going to call it. So I want you to... Well, wait. I don't have to breed them, right? They just have to start working. I feed them and I get more poop. More poop faster. Oh, and I only need 4 per paddock? Huh. And then they produce manure, and manure gets processed. So this is actually a very simple operation, right? So long as I can get the Auogs. And the Auogs are just a breeding facility, which is already up and running. So I just do this, and it's literally an extension of the Virox. Just literally. It's the same stuff. Only it's simpler. It's actually simpler than the Virox. just takes 100 seconds to produce, what, 5 manure on average? So just leave room to scale that up as much as I can, right? But I should look and see if I can get it tied into the Varrock feeding line. I require a ton more moss, right? Which I can go get. That's not a problem. I can throw down 20 more moss farms. Not a huge problem. Okay, look, now we're all, thanks to that moss delivery. Oh no, we're not. But I want to leech into the barrel cycle. So I want to settle the Auogs probably down here. And it probably stinks a whole lot, doesn't it? So this will be Auog land right here. I will move this over. I'll move that over. In fact, I will do that right now. Looks like I have to turn all these trees into compost. And I'm feeling bad about all these stair steps. You want this to be straight. And it is not, unfortunately. Alright, we feel good about this, right? And then I'll have like a breeding Auog farm for meat, essentially. I wonder if I should only be rendering tired Auogs. You know? You work them for their power first, and then you butcher them when you can't get any more out of them. Like that's a little harsh right there. Like that's a little more harsh than I'm willing to go, honestly. Working your livestock to death to squeeze the last value out of them before you just butcher them for their constituent parts. I think I'm gonna not do that. I'll make jokes about being mean to people, and of course putting mice in the Sarcoris, mostly because they understand what's happening to them. But I'm not going to be working the big dogs to death and then eating them. I'm deciding not to do that. I have many ways I can play this game, and that's what I'm not going to do. I would totally do it with biters, though. If I could put those biters in a treadmill, and then when they were done, just turn them into, I don't know, dirt to literally just put in flower pots, I would do it without even a thought. But we're not doing that to the Auogs. Augs. I like them already. So why aren't we going? How are we still moss? Oh, we're still moss poor. Oh, but we're all going now. So maybe we should just let the pressure build up a little bit. I will go get rid of this ore, and then I will start building Auog products. I'm going to need, we're going to call it 8. We'll call it 8 right now. And I will set that up, and it will tie into the barrel system for the rocks, and I'm going to have to put more moss in. There's just no other way about it. I got lost coming just here. I'm putting all of this ore away. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Factory's kind of quiet, isn't it? Alright, so chuck you in there. So I need to make 7 more Auog paddocks. I need a whole lot of dirt, and a whole lot of stone, and a whole lot of iron. Alright, will do. I hear and understand. So run. How are we doing on pollution control? Okay. It's okay. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Besides putting things into my inventory, what should not be there? Yeah, I have to start composting this wood. The factory is starting to seize up from delayed consumption is probably the best way to put it. I need to turn everything back on. So, now I need a whole lot of dirt and a whole lot of stone. So let's sweep by here, snag that. Sweep by here, snag that from here. We need 7 more. This is going to take some time to get that amount of dirt. Maybe I should have had a box just collecting it somewhere for these situations. I can go get the stone. I need Auog. 100 stone per. So yes, all of you come to me, and it is not enough. So that's Auog. So over here now, this is my best sort of, here, you collect dirt. And you right there, and you right there. Drag myself up here, drag myself there. We got a lot of dirt. Auog. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we need more dirt and more stone. Obviously we're not building the walls we need. So I have to just pick the stone up, huh? And that produces fewer bricks, obviously. Makes the whole world a worse place. Yeah. Not sure about how this whole idea right here. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be enough. I just have to go get the dirt. Yeah, and there's going to be problems with that because it doesn't generate so fast. Then I have to figure out a salt mine. You come with me, you come with me. You come with me. Why did I get all this sand in my inventory? Auog. And I need, how much dirt left? 156. I'll have it real soon here. Alright, Auog. Alright, we'll go set that up now. There. Throw the sand somewhere next time I have a chance. Grab some Duralumin next time in the neighborhood. This looks like it's kicking again. Was that all the cellulose? We're still cellulose bound, it looks like, because we're saline water bound, because we don't have a salt mine. A salt mine is 10 mechanical parts. Mechanical parts. And this is gearbox, which is the worst thing. Rubber, which is even, it's like, this is the problem. I need 10 of them. But it solves the saline water problem forever. So I guess I gotta do that real soon, right? Let's go set up Augs. And I suppose I'm committing myself to site the Cottonguts down here then, right next door, huh? And we'll probably move the butchery somewhere, even though it's going to be really hard. I don't know. Alright. We're going to come over and we're going to hug the bus. Not crowd it too much. This is going to be our edge. Auog right here. Yeah, don't crowd it too much. And this is just maneuver out, right? Just literally maneuver out. And just needs an in and then out. And so we'll do a very standard, well, it also has, I can do a sort right now. I can't put both products on one line because if the manure backs up, it will also steal the empties. So it has to have 2 lines out and 1 line, no, 2 lines in. So I can make a flora moss line easy enough. There we go. Augs. So if we just say this is our end, one of our ends, why aren't we properly spaced? There. This is one of our ends. Then we can do an out like this. And also barrels out, manure out, and then do like that. And then the outside is barrels in. Outside's probably best for this because then it will just go in a big loopy. Yeah, I kind of believe in this. Oh, come on, dude. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. And then right there. Okay. So we have our basic design of our Auog factory. Oh, that was the opposite of what I want. If we ever get food, if we're ever inclined to feed them, we can do that. I should probably be building more moss factories right now. Like, how much does this take? So, 10. I need to throw down 10 moss factories, which means I can locate them probably anywhere. Alright, we have moss in. I should have gotten more hands. This is going to be a moss and native flora line. No problem. Super healthy. Greatest Auog food ever. Alright. And then down. And then we are going to be... the water barrel line is going to come in and around. We will establish that. Water barrel line. And that comes around under here. And it goes up. Right there. Water barrel line online. So it will sweep down here and then sweep up. In fact, we're going to do this right now. We're going to go like this and like this. And we're going to stop this. This definitely looks planned, right? Yeah, this thing can go away. This is never going to be used because I'm never going to be working the Augs nigh to death. Alright, water barrel line now goes right there. I should be building more water barrels. And then it comes up. It goes that way. So at minimum, how many more barrels do I need? It needs 5 in, so just say 10 at any different time, so I need 80 barrels. So let's just say 100 barrels. Alright. And now empties out will come out right here. These are going to be empty barrels. So like this to there, and then you don't need that, but you, oh, I did cite this wrong. Right there, and right there. Did I just do it again? I literally did. The bounding boxes on a lot of these buildings could be better. That's the best way to put it. Now zip along, zip it up. course, we are not going to have enough Augs for a while. But once they're here, I'll be able to gather their poop for my own purposes. Yes, that is right, my own purposes. Don't ask what they might be. They are not meant for the mind of mortals. So this is actually a little wrong anyway, so I have to rebuild it again. And again, and again, and again. Suppose I didn't have to do this entire thing, because I'm about to replace some of it. But you know, consistency. They say a foolish consistency is the bugbear of little minds, but what they don't tell you is that consistency helps. And they go, oh, don't be, oh wait, I did it again here. Damn. You're being too consistent. You have to loose up and change things. That's just a way to manipulate you. Reality, doing everything the same again and again and again will save time. And if you have to make an exception now again to experiment, that's not terrible. But if you make it the rule, you lose all the advantages of consistency. So don't do that. Alright, so that's barrels out. You need a barrels out, and that has to be right here. And this is wrong. This is wrong too. Okay, alright. Everything has to move down because the bounding boxes are wonky. And I have to do it again. Super duper happy about this, obviously. Alright, okay. Right there. 1, 2, 3. That's what we need. And then we put our barrels out right here. We do want to be consistent, of course. Okay, we're going to do this over and over until it is actually done. Until we have it actually, for real, nice and pretty and correct. Alright, that's barrels out. This is barrels out, and this is barrels out. Okay. Barrels out, barrels out. This is not barrels out. No, wait, that is barrels out. Why are you facing the other way, built? Alright, so now arms. You are barrels out. You are barrels out. You are barrels out. You are barrels out. Barrels out, and then again barrels out. Can't help but think you're supposed to do Auogs before you do Cottonguts, because the life cycle of the Auog is so similar to that of the Varrock, and you have to have the Varrock to have gotten here. Whereas the Cottongut lifestyle is life cycle. It's quite different. Alright, barrels out. Done. So we will connect this up. And barrels out is this line, yes? Yes, it is. So we will just join right in. Perfect. And then we will make a, we don't have any boxes. Oh, we have a chest right here, but need to make some more steel boxes. And you just vent those, please. And that. You vent that. Good. And you vent that. Alright, so that's working. We are part of the system. You are the same, and you will be the same. So this just leaves maneuver out. And that's going to go the other way. Like this. You have to go the other way, my friend. Poop goes this way. Poop right, barrels left. Yeah, this too, that too. Okay, that's all we need. And we will have a nice poop line right here. It'll come all the way down and will be stored in a chest right here. Box, please. Box. We shall have a box of poop. I mean, who doesn't, right? I own a cat. I know how it is. It's right there, right there. And right there, right there. Good. Inserters to do the insert thing. Bop, bop. What is this? I suppose I should be grateful that Pi doesn't classify inserters and extractors as two different things. Because he very well could. No, no, no. This little arm can only take things out. Cannot, under any circumstances, put things back in. That would be a completely different job, sir. This whole line is in the wrong place. Oh goody. Now I have to redo all of that. And there's no excuse for that. It looks like there's a spot, but now that I look at it, it clearly isn't. Why am I struggling so hard with this? Not at my best today. Alright, let's go. Come on. All the way up. Gonna pretend like this was our intention all along. And so since these probably stink, well, I have a whole lot of dampers down there in the former tree farms, but they're probably not working right now. They probably are. Maybe I should start composting the seedlings and the excess wood. I wonder how that works. Like, I know the evolution is based on pollution produced, but does it take into account the negative pollution produced by the environmental buildings? And if they're not running, like, does that count? Probably not, right? So that would give me a strong incentive to keep those belts moving at all costs. Alright, go, go, go. Take you. All that's left is to put the barrels in these inserters. Barrels in. Drink deep, my Auog friends. And over here. Eat. be, well, fruitful is the wrong word. Productive. Also not really the word I'm struggling for right here. Oh, there's plenty of Auogs. Especially since, yeah, I can leave and go. Sure, make a bunch of Auogs. What do I care? Alright, good. You're on. You're on. You're on. That's right. I've successfully gotten a poop factory online. My mom is so proud. Oh, so crafting speed is 2. Oh, so that's actually pretty good, right? Auogs are just kind of easy. Why do you have barrels in here? Whitelist Auog pup. Auog pup. This is where a lot of the barrels were going. Okay, I understand. Now they go out properly. I have to... I'm going to have to go set it up so all the arms out here are only picking up manure. Okay, alright, that explains a few mysteries. So, barrels out, you've got to be just manure. Manure. Yeah. Right there. Right there. Good. Right here. Okay. Now we're ready to put in food. Food is moss. Oh, what are you? Is that another scout party? Has to be. That was really slow to destroy it, though. I should go on a reinforcement tear after this. I should be getting another combat report right about now. No? Where am I gonna get just moss from? Especially since I'm so moss poor. Now I can use a splitter for this, right? Of course I can. You can use a splitter for everything. So right up here, yeah? And we have to do one of these. I want you to output priority to the right, and I want you to filter on moss. And pick you up. Do not need any rock cocoons. Where's that? Yeah, those are rock cocoons. These things don't belong. What is going on here? Ugh. Alright, I'll fix that. I'll go down. I will figure out what's going wrong. I'll secure the frontiers. Figure out what's going on here. I'll do basically everything, right? Alright, there we go. Then if any moss comes down, doesn't get snagged by this. I don't even need more Augs. Here, output priority to the right. And we're good-ish, right? Now we have to build... No. We have to go out and do a security run. That's what we have to do. Why are we so... Now it's cocoon poor? And you're missing water barrels? Did I do something dumb? I don't think I did. So water barrels come along on the carousel right here. I added a ton of empties to the system. We should be in no way short on water barrels. They come around the carousel on this line right here. Come right here. They pass by. Yeah, that's right. And then we have a whole bunch of empties coming up right here. And they slide in there. We saw one go in that tunnel. You're gonna come out, right? Coming out of the tunnel. Yeah, comes out of the tunnel. Comes down right here. Admittedly, there's a bit of a backup. What is that? Oh, we've got arm problems. Let's speed that up. There we go. So we have a evacuation problem here. Alright, let's see if that helps things. We'll be back. Let's go feed our rodents and then go take a trip to the border. We need wood seeds. Yeah, I really should have automated this properly. Can't really be helped now, though. Right there. Chuck it in. Oh, are we stopping? Oh, we're out of fish eggs, too. And we have... This is a good place to stop. I think it is. We're going to stop here. I want you to start raising them. Yeah, you need to do this. And that just takes food, right? Start making actual Cottongut studs. Just pile them up. Alright. Time to do a border patrol run. And then, a whole bunch more moss. Just stack it up. And then, after that, maybe try to get a salt mine going. Get fish going for real. Like, what's going on right now with fish is not real. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Let's take that off. Get the repair kits. Pick all this up. Go get a whole bunch of ammo. Go get a whole bunch of turrets. And we're going to go fortify the frontier. I'll grab the wall. I believe I left the car on the right hand side. Yep. Let's go. So, I feel like I haven't accomplished a lot this play session. I feel like I struggled setting up the Auog paddock. That was not a great place to struggle. See, wood is still evacuating here. We're not completely backed up. Seaweed is completely backed up, though. Gonna have to move Logi Science. There's just no way around it, right? How are we doing on fuel? Just fine. Ready in the day, I have to fill this up with more gasoline. Well, with gasoline, period. Because all the light oil is now being used for something else. Alright. Hey, suckers. Later, losers. Let's go see. Way out on the rim. We will see where they took that turret from me. But we're beyond right now. So they took out this turret and they built that base. And it is a biter spawner. I could take that out if I wanted to. But it's just a single spawner, you know? Oh, ram right there. So I guess I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to fortify this area right here. Alright, let's do it. 1 piercing rounds. That was almost dry. +1 round. Have we been shooting? Have you guys been shooting and not telling me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. So the order of events has to be get Cottonguts actually going. Settle on a spot, fill that all in, even if I don't have enough studs right now. Just get it moving. Get it all in place, get it down, and then I can bring the studs in as they pop. Then, after that, fish breeding, I guess. Set that up properly. Going to have to, might as well do it now, right? Fortify these last things. Spending a lot of time out here, but it's also the only place where I'm getting attacked. Fortify this properly. Right. That means get fish going properly. Right now I am... Oh, add more moss. Build like 10 more moss things. Moss farms. And if I overbuild, fine. Don't worry about it. It'll get used. What else? You right there? Yeah, I think so. Continue to fortify. Every little bit just increases presence. Presence is its own reward. You're gonna get pissed if I do this. I'm real close to this. These worms. Looks like the wall doesn't anger them that much. Anger me. This goes against all the HOA regulations. Alright, good. And so, anywhere else? Like up here, maybe? We're thin here is the thing. Oh, right there. Yeah. Wall that off. As I hit everything. And then throw up a couple naked lines and call it a day. Sounds great to me. Yeah, like right here. You need to be properly reinforced. Though if a behemoth shows up, you're dead. You're just dead. I also have to try to make sure they're not too close together, right? Because a single behemoth could probably, if it chains along, could probably wipe everything. Completely everything. So I need to keep them spaced like a fire break. Right here, I suppose? Which I'm absolutely not doing. Got some moss out of that. Okay, build one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe I should go tooling around. Just open up more space. Give them more room to expand to that isn't my base. Not sure at all what the best way to proceed is right now. Except don't do the back first. That's for sure. I urge you guys not to think about that hole in the back. It will only make you unhappy. Alright, so... yeah. We're good, right? Let's add one right here. Just a naked line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Good. And of course, good. I'll have bots soon, and they'll be very easy to just throw down. Don't just drive. I've died doing that here. In fact, save game right now. One right here, I suppose, or one over here. Well, we're not thin. We're actually kind of the opposite of thin here. I guess this is our thinnest area, but we have it's where the base is. Isn't this getting kind of out of hand over here? Isn't this gonna attract attention? And isn't that because of the seaweed getting backed up? Huh. Okay, great job. Did I bring? I did not. I didn't. I just cut power to all that. Alright, congrats. You are no longer a tin miner. I'll be back one day and I'll have a power pole. But I betcha that all of the seaweed lines down here are completely saturated. And as I recall, the seaweed was coming in with the ore, which means the ore line isn't moving, which means iron just isn't being used anywhere, which I believe right now. So the factory, but if that's true, why is it creating pollution? You know? It will bait an attack though, and I don't want that. Oh, and I just did again. But maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's time for this to turn off for a bit, right? How are we doing up here? Yeah, let's just turn off for a bit. Let this all cool down. Then I've got to eat more of the seaweed. I have to turn it into biomass. Biomass becomes... yeah, and the wood. I have to do both of these things. Alright, so I will park my car somewhere obvious. Probably right where I left it. I'll get into my other suit. Then we have to deal with the... yeah, we're making poop. Alright, so that means moss is making it down there. If we're actually making manure. Which means maybe I don't have to do anything at all when it comes to moss. We're going to let that ride for the moment. Just not care about it at all. And we're going to park right here. Fix our car. Get into our civvies. And then see if we can make another compost tower. Maybe 2 compost towers. No, just another place to put biomass, I think. Just store it. Because it's going to be used for power or something. Isn't it used in Logi Science? I do not rightly remember. But we will figure it out. I have to vent wood, and I have to vent seaweed. And I will do both. Alright, compost. We need duralumin, iron, and steel. Can do on all those points. Steel, steel, steel. Duralumin is down south, iron is down south. And I also need 2, count them, 2 of the biggest things we got. Now we need more steel. I'm going to end up with so much stored biomass. Maybe I should focus on doing something with that. Like, I know it becomes like depolymerized organics from manure. Maybe I should just start that up, right? Oh, I need to get wood seeds. So I have to start right here. Start running. Okay, good. Nice. I will deliver those to the mouse food factory. I need duralumin. That's too much duralumin. Compost. What's this stuff? Roboport. Construction zone extensor. Compost. Make me one of those, please. Now, we have to do something about wood. Wood is backed up. Where is the end of the wood line? As we know it, anyway. Why aren't you making Brock? Why are you short of water barrels? How is this possible? Do I not have enough barrels in the system? Again, how is this possible? Right, that's doing okay. You can't vent, you're so full. You're doing great. You are full up on moss. I'm going to leave the rock problem for right now. I don't know what it is. I'm going to leave it alone. Because I have bigger things to do right now. So we have to identify the end of the wood line, where it dumps into, well, whatever, essentially. Deposit. Oh, I have to get more stuff. Alright, so that will help the seaweed situation for a time. Seedlings. Now I have to help the wood situation. There's overproduction on both here. God, that stud's going there. And you're just going and you're going. Alright. Install composting machine for wood somewhere. So I know it goes here. And that flows in. This is obviously too much wood. And it goes through all here. It ends up at the Science Production Center right here. It prefers to go over there. And this begins the descent of wood into the power system. Yeah. The wood will go into the power system from here. It's like right here it joins. Jeez, it's just backed up all the way. Too much wood. Comes this way. How am I going to get biomass out of here? It serves as power for this. It comes back around. And right here, now it joins this line. This line, which is also coal dust. So, actually this is wrong. Not wrong, just inefficient. We can split here instead. Alright, so compost. You need nothing. Nothing at all. And we need a deposit. We need arms in. And the way I'm going to do this is the wood dumps in right here. So we're going to put a splitter right here, and the output priority is going to be to the left. So it only comes this way when the power belt is completely overflowing. And it comes this way and straight into the composter. And the composter turns it into biomass, and we will eventually get this out somehow. This is the end of the line for wood right now. Oh wow, that makes a lot of biomass. Maybe I should draw this somewhere else before I give myself a huge problem. I'm right in the middle of my base. I don't know. This is wrong. This is also how it is for now. Thus is the duality. Thus the duality, I say. Alright, so over here. Now I'm short of everything. I need more you. A lot more you. I need a ton of belts. I need more arms. I also need to get rid of this box. And I need to get rid of these bolts, as is tradition. So now I have to install the Cottongut breeding facility. Get that working. So we're stopped over here, right? And we're stopped because of... We're now stopped because of latex. Latex because of rocks. I don't really understand how I've crippled the rock system. Like, is it simply there aren't enough barrels in the system? I don't believe that. They have to be getting caught somewhere. And I don't understand where. Yes, these are just... They're starving. They're dying of thirst. Admittedly, they are at the very end of the line. And the line is quite long. But I can't believe... Yeah, you see, this has a chance to grab all that. Doesn't take it. These guys have a chance to grab all that. They don't take it. It comes down here. And the barrels are going that way. The barrels are going this way. It's making... I suppose this is a rather large... Okay, so this could be the problem here. This only takes... what? 50 seconds? And it takes a lot of water bellers out of the system. So, alright, I accept that. Let's make 100 more barrels and add it in. And maybe that will saturate the system. But we may be getting to the point where we're oversaturating our one barreling plant. Well, not today, I guess. It's still there. Yeah, just keep throwing them in until it hits critical mass, right? I suppose this is kind of the proof, right? No water barrel making it. They're all being emptied. So just keep dumping them in, I guess. That would also mean that's why the moss is making it all the way to the rocks, because it's not being used. So again, 10 more moss farms, please. 10 more. And if there's too much, there's too much. It doesn't bother me at all. So 10 more moss farms is 500 soil. Let's begin with that. And 200 over here. Then we will install Cottongut somewhere. There. Is there. That's enough dirt. Moss farms 3. Now I need bricks. next right here, of course. Moss farms 4. Now we need copper. How much iron do we have? Not enough. Steel is what I actually meant there, but everyone understood that, right? Clearly. Good. Pop, pop, pop. Moss farms 5. Now just scrape up this iron, right? Really? Inventory full. Oh, where did I get the processed iron ore from? That is embarrassing, is it not? There. That should be all the moss farms I asked for. The ash goes here. Processed iron ore just gets thrown in a forge, right? Okay, good. Gotta pick all this up eventually. It's not really being used. But this is not a solution, what I have right here. I have to start turning that into, what was it, depolymerized organics, I think? I think that's what it is. Anyway, I gotta be doing that. And seaweed, not moving yet. And are we composting over here? Yeah, I gotta do something to vent this compost. That has to be next after Cottonguts. Because saline actually the huge problem right now? No, it isn't anymore. It's Brox. And Brox is moss. And moss is in my inventory. So that's working, kinda. Here, have some more. Plenty of Cottongut studs. I'll be back. Now I need to install a large moss farm. So, best place for this is probably on the frontier. And then I'll drag it, like, this is the line right here it has to join. So like down here, I suppose. Why isn't this being absorbed? Alright, we'll go to straight south, all the way south. And it just needs water and carbon dioxide, neither of which is a problem right now. Good. I have to complete my walkway system, but then I turned all stone production to be, oh look, this isn't backed up anymore. That's a positive sign. As is the rain of moss right there. Alright, so all the way down here, we have to step off this, because this person right here is very, 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 very rude. We have water already. We'll have to drag down carbon dioxide. I kind of want to get it on the other side of this, but it's taken, it looks like. This is a soft spot right here, isn't it? I wish I had bullets, because this is soft. Like, an attack right here would do a ton of damage, and there's nothing in the way. I over-fortified that, because it kept being poked at, but right here, this has a lot of problems. Alright, I'm going to solve a few of those problems right now. And don't do my usual spacing, just space by 1. Oh, I gotta go get a ton of moss. 15 times 10, I need to get 150 moss. And then drag down carbon dioxide, obviously. 150 moss, which will be found over the... Who did this? Who did this? Who did that? Moss farm over here. And we need 150 moss, please. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Then drag down muddy water, drag down carbon dioxide. Then that cotton guts. getting properly online. And then. Not sure what should happen then. Oh, I don't want to bring them closer to the dickheads. That looks like I got it right. I'm gonna get spat at. Is the proper place to do this is right here, and they're gonna be all pissy about me getting close. They're gonna get super pissy. Super pissy. Big babies. And now the challenge is going to be to get the muddy water line down without them destroying the other lines. So let's see if that can happen, eh? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Just stay right in the middle. Oh, there was already vomit there. Kind of have to wait for that vomit to go away, right? We're gonna make an alien. It's gonna have puke-based defenses. Don't ask what that means. You are happier not knowing. Did you actually connect? You did. Fix this. I'll have rockets eventually, and then you guys are going to be sorry. And then I'll have artillery one day, and your entire species will be sorry. You watch. Just watch. Over here, over here, over here. Here, right there. Did we successfully do this? We did. There. We have our materials down here to make more moss farms. It looks like it's really uncomfortable when they do that too. They're not doing it because it feels good. They're doing it just because they hate you. Okay, right there. Moss farm, moss farm, moss farm. 2, 3, 4. Bop, bop, bop. Now, admittedly, if they are going to attack anything, this would probably be the last thing they would. The giant row of pollution scrubbing machines. Yeah. There's not a lot of reason to be doing that. Not that they are reasoning creatures, mind you. Okay, bup, bup. I thought the Auog screaming was going to be the worst, but it wasn't. It was having to live next door to the worms. You might think, oh, the worms are so quiet. Surely that has to be a peaceful life. No, not these things. Like dying horses choking in their maws. 24/7. Great. Just keep going, right? Because we will have a few more. Up, 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 up. Now drag you up. It's probably best you just come straight between this, right? Alright. Just get spat on a clock. Snipers. gastrointestinal snipers. Oh, I didn't get any underground belts when I refueled. Should put a stop to that. There we go. I'll make it down just in time. Are we still backed up on wood here? Oh, damn. God, I hate these things. Tech will save me, though. We're all moving, right? Okay, good. We will add more. And this will also serve as another firewall against pollution. See, I'm doing the best I can, guys. It's just not enough for them. They can't abide even my basic existence. Well, it's a shame. I wanted to be friends. I really did. Look how well I treat the Augs. I could do worse. I could do way worse. But I'm not. For I am kind and benevolent. There we go. So, this is just the complete death of pollution down here. We just installed negative 5,000 pollution. That has to affect the evolution rate, right? Probably does. Ugh. Look at that. Ugly. So, look around. What do I need? I need iron. Right there. Iron. Foundation of empire. Right there, right there. Let's call it good for now. Oh, I have a ton of barrels in my inventory, so let's let that go. Let's toss the barrels in the barreling machine. It's kind of backing up, isn't it? And it's all about can't get them out fast enough. Well, that's also a function of can't get them in fast enough. So, okay, let's check it out. When we can see barrels coming out right here, we know we've done our job. But there's going to be push and pull. I feel like they're just not making it over here. Or the rocks are just absorbing all, I mean the Augs are absorbing all of it. Because look at this parade of empties coming out. This guy's 10, this got 10, this got 10. In theory, yeah, these guys are dry too. Do I need another barreling facility here? Is that what will make this all better? Because it looks like nothing I'm doing is actually having an impact. We have this swarm of empties coming over. But with all the barrels I've tossed in the system, you would think I would see something somewhere, you know? Like, here, let's up the stakes. Oh no, it's just input is the problem. See, it's having trouble making it through all this, but it'll just spreads out the water barrels. It could be that we're at the belt's ability to keep everything supplied. The belt just does not move fast enough to do this. You know, because the belt delivers 15 items a second, right? I always thought that was difficult because it's two-sided and both sides move. So I guess that's one side of the belt. That doesn't make sense either. I don't understand where the 15 comes from. I admit it. I don't. It does not make sense to me. The water barrels come down, and they're kind of making it, right? These guys aren't going to make it. And it's like by the time, like the belt can only physically supply so much, and we're not using it the entire way because we're stuck on. Here, let's just not talk so much, and just queue up another 100 barrels and throw them in. Because there's also push and pull. These guys aren't using enough barrels. Alright, more barrels. Just more. More, I say. And I will chuck them all in. I think I've ordered more barrels than I can put in my inventory, which is a big problem. But it should be a perfectly uniform belt if we were exhausting our carrying capacity, right? Because this is like 1 every 4. Like the belt is 1/4 full, and that's because of how fast we can insert and how fast we can remove. Alright, let's just talk Cottonguts. This will be Cottongut land, right? Oh, we've got a pollution problem, and I'm about to make it worse. I probably should have located that moss over here. Well, we have this break right there, so it's probably not going to be a huge problem. Anyway, I believe I'm certainly thinking too hard about this. So, I will do something about that. Right? Right. Now I'll continue staring at this from time to time, but I am not going to get all worked up about it at the moment. Dump that in there. Alright, so it's Cottongut time, right? It's Cottongut time. So let's go grab a handful of studs. Let's come shove them over here. And let's start putting them to work. Are we all moving? Yeah, we are moving. You want... There. Enough? Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, so... we need to get this out. Hopefully, this puts enough barrels in the system. Just keep throwing barrels at it, right? I may not be on the completely right track here. I know this is shocking for everyone. But let's set up our little mice factory. The place where adorableness is made. Right here. Right? Obviously right here. So Aurogs are happily pooping. We're getting a whole line of water that's coming along. Hopefully it does something right. So anyway, here is the Cottongut factory. Yes? You make Cottonguts. Oh, you need water too. Oof. Looks like I'm just throwing even more barrels into this, right? Maybe I can... yeah, I totally can. Yeah, there's a good idea, a good reason I did this down here, right? Yeah, we are going to have to do something very weird, though. Like, snake it around, then snake it around again. Ah, it's fine. It'll be fine, right? Let's move it over more. We're going to need that logistics space. Alright. There you go. Make adorable little mice. Then we need ADUs, huh? Now, in my dreams, I planned it to be like this. 1, 2, 3. And just a straight line. And I can see right now, we're not going to have that space, eh? So let's do it like this. Let's see if this works. We're not centered. That kind of hits me right in the brain stem, doesn't it? So this. So they need tree seeds, Relegia seeds, and moondrop. Should probably make the moondrop factory, huh? Just one? The lucky thing is I have the copper ore right there. Hopefully it never runs dry. And I feel like this is going to produce a lot of pollution, all of this. So I also feel like the Moondrop factory should be down here. But let's see if we can plan this out, right? So you go there. Up, 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 up. And you get a whole bunch of mice. 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 Oh, I don't have enough mice. I'll get more. Don't worry about it. A whole bunch of mice. That moves at crafting speed 0.9999. Oh, I actually do have enough mice. Alright, so I definitely feel like I should pick this up and actually center it. Right there, right there. Because it will kind of just eat at me if I don't, right? Is this right? Or is that right? It looks like it can't be centered. My brain hurts just thinking about that. Alright, anyway. Make that over there. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so let's think about this, huh? So we have 2 outs, and we have 3 ins. Ugh. And we have 5 ins. What am I talking about? Alright, so we're going to be doing combo belts, right? That's what this means. So let's just deal with the output, right? This will be an output belt. We'll figure out the proper who jumps who in a second here. Alright, so there's an output belt. It'll take both, and then we'll have a splitter here. Though it's hard to do that because it might bind up the barrels again. Like what if Cottongut's back up and then suddenly we're trapping all the barrels here? That won't be great. Oh, I don't like seeing this. No Varrock cocoons. No water barrels. How? This is impossible. I have thrown like 500 barrels in this system. There is something very wrong somewhere. Admittedly, it has to. All the barrels have to get by the Auog packs before it can get here. But surely that is not such a huge problem. Maybe I'm underestimating it. Maybe it actually is. Maybe there just is not enough. Just won't be enough. Can't be enough. That can still take more barrels. Now that's going to start grabbing barrels. Like, the thought is the speed of barrels is just too slow on this belt. And that no matter how much I throw in here, it's not going to be enough. Oh, and we're getting too much poop issues. Well, in any case, it's about to fill up here, and then it'll all back up. The poop will, in fact, back up. And then there will be no more trouble, right? Yeah, I'm really worried about this system, especially since I'm about to add more barrel pressure. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this is just too much, too much. And even if I doubled the barrel count, well, it shouldn't work like that is the thing. Like, here's a wave of barrels coming through, a wave of empties going back. So some barrels are surviving. I don't know. I think it's probably just make a ton of barrels. Anyway, here we have the small version of the problem. They need the same feed, only this one produces pups, and these guys consume pups. And this goes at speed speed 1, this goes at speed 2, and this takes 20 seconds, and this takes 150, and this can have some loss. No. Can probably support more, honestly. Anyway. Output. Obviously, this is what's going to happen here. And I want you to get Cottongut pup. Cottongut pup. There you go. And so this takes the pups out and throws them down here. And that takes off that. And I will have a water barrel cycler, which I'm just going to say is going to curve back around here, making rocks last again. I have worries, but I want to see this properly fail, you know? I want to have a reason for it failing. Okay, so the water barrels come around like so. And I can also make this a moondrop line and have a filter at the end, which just filters out so like right here we have water barrels, and then I will do a splitter and output priority to the left, filter moondrop right there. So that will always go to the left, and that will not go anywhere, and this will continue forward, being now active water barrels, and it will go straight up and just impact into there, right? I should just be building tons and tons of barrels while I'm doing this, right? Yeah, let's just do that. We will determine if it's the barrels that are the problem where I am. Just all of it. No more playing around. I'll probably have to make another barreling facility, and I will have no problem with that. Did I actually make the moondrop facility? I did. I'm going to have to go get, I mean, I imagine I'm going to have to do many more of these, but the place for this is down here, because these guys are going to be producing an unholy stink. I'm probably going to need more of these, right? I'm being shouted and vomited at. Alright. I declare this is enough. I don't want to get any closer to those guys. None of this means anything to me anyway. Go over here. So, we have Moondroptopia. You know, I want to make as many of these as I need to. Make moondrops. I'm going to have to do a full cycler, aren't I? Or go up here and pull a line. Let's make a full thing down here, right? There's going to be a thing making seeds, there's going to be a thing making this, and then it'll make moondrops, and then there will be a line coming up here, and it will dump it onto the correct side of the water barrel belt, which is to say, we'll be doing something like this, right? And then moondrops will come in here, and they'll all come around. Okay, so check. We got pups in, we've got, we don't have any, we have pups out, moondrop, and these are taken care of, and that's taken. But we don't have, oh, I probably shouldn't have put this that close, right? I can push it back one, right? I can do that, that's the best way to do this. It's alright, it's still good, it's still good. Now, it will be good in a second here. Yeah, even less than a second. Okay, so right there is not what I want. That is what I want. Okay. Oh, I should have copied its settings. That was a oversight. Pup. There we go. Alright, so Cottongut pups come in, check. Water comes in, check. Moondrop comes in, check. Barrels and Cottonguts have to leave on the same line. They just have to. And then if it traps the barrels, I'll have to make sure the barrels are aggressively sorted. Yeah, because if the Cottonguts back up, that's going to be awful. it'll trap the barrels, and that's unacceptable. But like this line this line is barrels out at least. This is an exhaust line. And then here we'll have tree seeds and we'll have Relegia seeds. So that's food line in. It's another food line in. And then over here will be another food line in, except now it's aligned correctly. Good. Alright, so good. Okay, so we have all the material in that we need. Now we just have to settle the problem. And there's no practical way. Well, I suppose I could get two separate outs. Like, each one has a barrel out right in the middle of it, which is ugly as hell and also inefficient, but would also work. Be ugly, but I guess I'm going to do it, huh? Are we working again? No, we are barren. Absolutely barren. And we're going to be adding more. Let's keep that in mind. And more stress is coming. Okay. Now you got to move faster. Everyone involved in this project has to move faster. No slacking now. We have an entire menagerie to feed. Alright. Okay. So, we have a plan? Question mark? We have a questionable plan. I have to make here. Before I plan anymore, I have to go get a couple more moondrop things. It means I need more glass, and I have to actually go get the moondrops, and I probably have to go get some dirt because I have to build a botanical nursery. I have to go get planter boxes. Ugh. I need ash and dirt. Well, here's my ash. Nice. Is that good enough? Did I get enough ash? Yes. Now, dirt will be around here somewhere, right? Can't go very far without stumbling over it. Oh, I can get rid of the sand. Maybe. Yes. Get in there. Alright, so that was good too. Direct up for glass. Is everything going fine here? I mean, it looks okay, right? Ooh. We're definitely using that glass, I see. Alright, good. Kinda, ish. There are ways in which this is good. There's ways in which this can be considered good, I suppose. But over here, we need to replicate this. And all you're doing, right, is shucking moondrops into more moondrops. So, that's good. Oh, fortunately, I only picked up 50 of them. Fortunately, I can just scoop them up. 100 should be fine, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. These guys are just seed makers. It's like moondrop is the product here, nothing else. Good. So, 1, 2. I would like one more. So I need some iron and I need some dirt still. Let's go find that dirt. Dig up some dirt on the moondrops. Yeah, just wood makes a huge amount of compost. Oh, it's still filling. Didn't expect that. Alright. So I want one more moondrop and I want a botanical garden. I should just need standard resources for both. So let's go get them. Run, 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 run. So one more moondrop, one botanical garden. Excellent. And now we go back over here, and we dump the seedlings, and we dump the ash, and that feels great. Seaweed actually getting cleared-ish. And now we return to the problem down here, which is to say, moondrops. So that's a moondrop trap belt right there. And we're also going to be putting a whole bunch of water barrels on it. And this is a false positive because it's backing up on manure, so that's not an indication of anything going well. Oh, I already had a botanical nursery? Yeah, well, don't make that. Alright. So we'll put this one... I'm going to offset them by 1, right? Just to try to expand the web of... Oh, this is bad because it's got the line right here. So it kind of has... Oh, this is terrible. So I guess right here is the answer. And that's a little less terrible, but still not good. Maybe we do every other one. This doesn't work either. Now it has to go one back. So like right there, right there. Again, this is part wall. And then we get the plantation right here. Oh, okay, there's something in the way. Oh, it's a fallen tree. Alright, so this is going to do the thing, right? It's back over here. Right there. No, it's not what you need, it's not what you need. That's not what we need. Oh, this is what we need. Alright, so moondrops will be coming over from here, right? No. From like here. And it needs to take input from the right, preferentially. Because this is going to be producing moondrops as well. So this is where those moondrops come out and get fed back into the system, preferentially, so it doesn't bind up like it did up north. And this is where the moondrops come out. Pop, pop, pop. Whitelist, moondrop. And this is where moondrops come in. Pop, pop, pop. And then moondrops come in and they produce seeds. And so seeds come out right here. Pop, pop, pop. Only I make sure that you only do seeds. And this is not right. This is right. I feel like I have such a tight area. Yet everything, a huge area, but everything's so tight. Good, good. Alright, perfect, right? And then these make seeds. And you need copper ore and seeds. So I'll make sure the copper ore goes on the bottom of that. That will not be hard. And this will be the one and only belt that these guys need. Right there, right? I don't know if I'm overbuilding or underbuilding. Could be a bit of both, you know. Alright, right there. And then right here. Good. And so seeds come out, seeds go in. Here, start chewing on this. Or you will once you're lit. So, right here, right here, right here. Nope, not there, that's for sure. Good, that's fine. Alright, next we have to connect this somehow. Okay, connected. Then we'll likely do the pipe on this side because we already have a pipe on the bottom. Oh, we have to actually do this right here. Right here. and right here. So that should work, right? Okay. I'm just pouring out. And this gentleman doesn't need to be here anymore. Now I have to find some copper, which should be easiest right here, right? Because I should have a whole line of copper ore right there. Oh, it has to only be the copper ore, though. I have to remember that it's got seaweed on it. And I'm definitely going to have to go get some more of everything. But no, wait. If I do a preferential belt, that'll have to be one of these, right? A complex thing. Output priority right, filter on ore, copper ore, please. And so it'll filter all the copper ore over to the right. After I pick up this bit of seaweed. And then we will leap like this. And we'll filter some over and some will join back in, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, that works. Got that guy. Need to go get more belts. No problem, right? No problem. We have to actually cut over. I need logs to build power poles. Should be building power poles right now. Okay, right here, right here. And the seeds go on top. So you have to come up on the bottom. And that will give all the nutrients and minerals that it needs. So the moondrops will come here. They will get grabbed. And every moondrop that comes... Oh, we're kind of on the wrong... Okay, we're not kind of on the wrong side. We are absolutely on the wrong side. Because we have to get way up here. Well, maybe we come up here and then we cut over and then we get into the water line right there. Ugly as sin. But what can you do? I mean, I could reverse things. But no, that would be bringing us further away from the copper ore. So that is also bad. Oh well. Just spend belts and let it be messy, yeah. The worst part about this is I'm kind of closing off the area, you know? With all this infrastructure on the bottom, it's going to make it very difficult to ever extend this southward. By difficult, I mean well nigh impossible. So that is a problem. A pretty big problem. And we're going to make 200 barrels. Barrels are, I should know by now, right? Where are barrels? Right here? Yeah, just 200 barrels. Let's get, oh wait, this is gonna be difficult to fit in my inventory. By difficult, I mean it won't go. She won't go. Ah, what a shame. I'll have to do something about that, right? Is there anything I can vent? Ah, whatever. If it yells, it yells. Also, it seems like Pi Science has completely stopped. This is because of stoppers? Yeah, it's because of stoppers. That's because of rock? Yeah, it's because of rock. And we're going to make this problem worse, right? You betcha we're going to make this problem worse. We're low on carbon dioxide, which means we're probably low on moss. I mean, it's a pretty big disaster all around, I'd say. I should have gotten rid of the copper cable. But whatever. We will endeavor to make this work. So, in setting this up, I now have to deal with the issue of being on the wrong side of the belt. So we'll go up here. Yes, I know. You can't put that in because there's no space. So we're going to go right over here. And this is clearly how you're supposed to be playing the game. Who's this guy? I can't even pick that guy up, can I? Nope. Oh, isn't this an extra layer of difficulty? How to even address this, right? Yeah, look at this. Inventory totally clogged. What do I even do in this situation? Well, I walk back, I suppose. No, you're missing Cottonguts. Take that. And I run back up. And this is going in waves and is really awkward. And then up here in the training facility, throw in those guys. Sweep down here. Look in. See, we're starting to back up barrel-wise. That's a sign I need another barreler. There we go. Do we have anything that will take ash anywhere? Oh wait, you guys will definitely... No, not you. Let's free up this from my inventory. I'm fighting my inventory. The inventory is the end boss. Alright, just keep going in there. I could abandon making all this, but that's showing weakness. We'll just start swarming them. See? Barrels are making it through now. Was it just a matter of volume? Because if so, I'm going to test that theory. Because I'm going to double the amount of barrel consumers here. How many are you going to need? Not many. Not many. Oh, I got to dive for that turret. Pick it up before it's too late. Alright. Moondrop line over. Then ups. And I just really hope this is going to work like I think it's going to work. Because barrels are blue and moondrops are blue. And finding them on this belt is going to be tricky. I think that's how I'll characterize it. Very tricky. Right there. There. Now we get you some water, right? Some water right there. Everyone loves water, especially bizarre alien mushrooms, which you should absolutely not ingest under any circumstances. Okay, is there any water around here? Oh, there's water. But it appears to be in the same line as the geothermal, which is very, very, very helpful of it. Alright, there we go. Bop, bop. Now you are going to all start, right? Good. You make moondrops. Then we drag a whole new line over here. So this bus is kind of done top-wise. I probably should have not done this, but then I did. So, you know, what can you say? This is good. Hopefully this is enough. If not, I have plenty of room to add more. Alright, so for a little bit you're just going to be making seeds, right? Just seeds and seeds and seeds and seeds, and then eventually you'll start throwing out moondrops and they'll go into the food line. Great. Now I have to drag over the Rhylesia seeds, I believe. Which is no problem. No problem at all. Well, it's looking pretty healthy here now. Have I put... Oh, we have actual barrels making it all the way around now. That's what I want to see. Here, have some more. Well, that's probably just a sign that manure has stopped, right? Just wholesale stopped. So that is not actually a good sign. It's just something that's happening. Yes, Aurogs drink a lot. Maybe part of being horrid bear things. Anyway, right here, the Aurogs are now done. And the water goes on this journey. So we start picking up all this stuff. Hope we're able to. Wait, was this? That's the empty line. I just connected the empty line over. Don't do that, right? No. Alright, so instead we do this. The full barrels go on a journey. And they go around through all this. Nobody's drinking right now, but this is the correct path. I will clean up this line. Now you may have noticed, I don't have any food going into the Cottongut area. How am I going to overcome this deficiency? Well, I'm going to go get the Logi seeds. I'm going to go make tree seeds. I'm going to hope I'm able to get both working on the same belt and then try to thread them in. But I also haven't solved the barrel out problem for the Cottonguts. Oh, looks like we've actually hit maximum fast here, though that's fine, right? Because I can actually make it a little faster, right? Because we're just not venting here. Zoom in. Yeah, look at this. We're going to test the speed of our barreling machine. There you go. How fast does this sucker go? Why aren't you doing it? Oh, you're not actually in line with it. Probably save with this guy. There we go. Speed of barreling machine now. This does one every second? Two every second, I think. Yeah, this is what you want to see. Clear those water barrels. Get them moving as fast as possible. Higher density on the belt. I'll throw in 200 more if I have to. You watch it, I will. I don't care how much it hurts my inventory. Alright, so, insane rambling aside, we now have a couple of more interesting problems. First, barrels out. Well, barrels out here is real easy for these guys. Just cut a hole. And then these guys just barrel out, right? No, that's moondrop in. This is barrel out. Super duper easy for these guys. You are whitelist. Barrel, please. Right there. And then leap in. And we'll do this. Leap in. Leap in. Leap in. And then whoop, whoop, and bop. And right there, right there, and right there. So great, right? That takes care of the barrels out for exactly 1/2 of our problems. Let's focus on the other half now. First off, this thing gets moved. The output priority left, filter, moon drop. Good. I think I saw a moondrop drift by, right? Yeah, there's a moondrop. Hopefully I'll remember to check for that. Alright, so the seeds are starting to back up, yeah? Good. That's when the moondrop production really kicks up. So, we do the same thing we did over there. Okay, moondrop goes over there. Good. Excellent, excellent. 2, 3. Then we cut a little hole. Then we cut a little hole. Then we cut a little hole again. So it goes right there, and right there. And then we have to find a solution, right? Barrels out, barrels out, barrels out. Should there be one more? Yes, in fact, there should be. Barrels out. And we will make out barrels right there. That should probably jump. No doubt it will in the future. Okay, so we have a barrels out line. Which should be closer in. I shouldn't shy away from that area that's all blocked up. Right, like this. Now we have to get over to the barrels in, which. This is barrels in right here. So we come up here, turn left. No problem. And over here. So this is super messy, and not all that well thought out, but it does look like it might work. Okay. So we now have barrels out. We don't have cotton guts out. Cotton guts out should be on this line, right? So bop, 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 bop. We don't need two. It's so slow. Yeah, let's not you, not you. So this is cotton guts out. And you will be whitelist cotton gut. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Cotton guts out will all feed into a line that has to preferentially go back to the breeding chamber. And only if the breeding chamber rejects these, meaning it is full, should it go on to anything else. So let us do so. And we have to make another leap back here. There. Now we have cotton guts back in. And we're not gonna, actually what we're gonna do is then we're going to come up here, and any cotton guts that make it to this point are ipso facto unneeded. It's breeding stock anyway. So right there. That should work there, right? Alright, so we have cotton guts out, barrels out, cotton guts out, moondrops in, water in, cotton gut pup in. Here, let's just make that official. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Alright, cotton gut pup in, leading only the Rhylesia and tree seeds line. So let's start with tree seeds, right? That's made readily in just a burner assembler. So we need some wood, right? See if we can find the wood line. which I know is lurking just around here somewhere. Right there. And let's drag it over. Fabulous. Alright, so wood line coming. And I think should just keep going. The Rhylesia line will determine where this goes. Okay, dude, you are relieved. I'm sorry, just a little too weird. So right there, we got some wood line in. Now we have to go and see what to do about Rhylesia. I think I bring both the seeds and the flowers with me right now. And then, not filter. Well, maybe do one of those filters that preferentially filters and then rejoins. So we will do tree seeds right here. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Right here. Tree seeds will happen right here, and we use one of this interstitial spaces to make tree seeds. Again, I'm probably going to regret walling myself off here so I can't expand southward more easily, but I've got a lot of regrets. It's fine to add one more, right? Over here. Now, what am I doing? That's not what I want at all. I want to do kind of what I was doing the first time, before I said, no, not quite yet. Alright, right here. And then this is just dead end right in there. And it should have all its needs taken care of from this wood, right? Power and material. Yes? Yes. Alright, so tree seeds. And you will go on the top side of the belt. Maybe I should be... This only takes 5 seconds. Yeah, you should get a better inserter. Yeah, needs to do this in order to keep it moving. Okay, good. So now the Rhylesia seeds need to come in right here. So go right here, stretch it across, try to draw the mouse correctly. And we do one of these. This filters to the right and filters out Rhylesia seeds. And then it just rejoins. And so we have to put more tin in our inventory, which we are not angry about. Tin is a wonderful material. And then in you go, and in you go. Then we have the last piece of this puzzle. Yep, splits. Oh, wait. Look at that. Oh, wait a second. It's got to have a connection here or it doesn't actually do it. So it strips out the one side of the belt at belt speed. I could use inserters to do this like I was doing earlier in the game, but I prefer not to. So, now we need feed in. Here, here, and here. Way up here? Yeah. So, we're going to pick a line that doesn't suck. No such line exists because this is just too crowded. But we are gonna do our best, huh? Now we need more splitters. This one is easy because this is fake. This goes there, right there, and then this goes up. This goes right there. then we have to open a hole. And so we have this incredibly crowded structure right here, which maybe, if we're lucky, we will be about to turn on. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. So, right there. And I'm not even going to split it north, because there's no need for it. Up here, and up here, and over. Alright, so this has been a fun and complex journey, but I think we are almost at the end. Go over here. Now we have the feed line in, and then there's no need to hop because there is no hopping. Okay, good. And we have moondrops in, do we? Are we finally getting to the point where we're full? No, moondrops are going to be a bottleneck for a little bit, aren't they? Alright, that's fine. Oh, and you gotta hop. Alright, so, right there. Now, just one, because it's so very slow. Maybe I'll need to put in another seed maker. That's not a huge problem, right? Alright, so, let's look. Oh, we don't have water in yet. Alright, let's fix that too. So, water in, water in, water in, water goes in, water goes in, water in, water in, and water in. And of course over here, water in as well. This might have to be a little faster. Now it's 20 seconds. Yeah. And you also need all sorts of food, or you are not going to function. Alright, so that's strange. It doesn't need Religio seeds. Okay. And now we really are just stuck on moondrops, right? So let's light this up. See how it works. And we will eagerly await the arrival of the moon. Right there, down, down. And keep going down. Redundant connections are good. And up. And as I said, redundant connections are good. Alright, so we have power. We're just missing pups. It may in fact be a while because we are missing moondrops. Maybe I should... How long does it take to make these? 300... It's going over 100 seconds. And these need how many? 4. For 150 seconds. So, guessing this is going to be insufficient, right? They get tossed down there, they ride the carousel. The carousel doesn't pick them up now, right? Because they're just full of seeds. No, it does full. So it's the fact that the... Oh, we need more arms, it looks like. Alright, I'm going to double the amount of these. I don't know if it's going to be necessary or not, but I'm going to do it. So, 2 more, and then just go get some iron, and hopefully that will be good. okay, right over here. Now despite the fact I'm going to have them in my inventory, I do have to run all the way up north in order to get the actual moon drops for them. That's fine. Okay, let's go this way. All the way up to the far north of the base. Back when I had the luxury to lay down all sorts of paths before every single brick was needed. But getting to mass production of Cottonguts is a major milestone, I think. So anyway, here's a problem, right? We are not producing carbon dioxide, which is terrible. We're not venting light oil. How is that possible? Like, I thought we were turning that into aromatics. Are we just... Oh, I betcha. Gasoline is all backed up. Because glass is all backed up. Because no pie science is being made right now. And the only vent was this, and this is probably full, isn't it? So we are full of glass, so we're not using light oil for anything right now. And the only way to break this loose is to start pie science again. And to start pie science again, I was short of rubber, and that was Vrock juice. And the Vrock juice was just turned back on, right? Because it was all water barrel related. So in theory, everything should be resolving itself. Like, presumably, many of the problems that I've experienced in this base across its lifetime. You know, things just magically get better if I ignore them. Just like at home, you know? Just like at home. So let's run all the way back down. And let's just try to pretend everything is okay. And we'll take a look at pie science and see if maybe it has shaken itself loose. And if it has not. Why have we not? Sodium alginate is all the way there. We're missing creamy latex. Oh wow, that's a weird one to be locked on. This is a new one. A new and interesting way to not have enough material. Why are you just no sap? Because for a while there, I had seaweed on the wrong side of the belt. And so because of that, it came in here and choked it. And I didn't notice. That's why everything has stopped. Okay, Factorio, right? What's important is that we found a reason. And that we have a way that we can tell ourselves that everything is going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. What'd I come down here for? Yeah, I was getting moon drops. No, you need Cottonguts. Like actual for real Cottonguts. Don't I have you in here? Did I actually throw them all back in the bin? Let's find out. Let's go all the way back here. This is definitely a longer episode. Cottongut pups. Cottongut stud pups. Where'd just the Cottonguts go? Cottongut pup. Cottonguts. Oh, because they haven't been reared yet. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So this is finally backing up, but now we're out of moss. We're out of moss because no carbon dioxide. No carbon dioxide because the creamy latex locked up. Creamy latex locked up, stopping pie production. Pie production being off meant glass backed up. Glass backed up meant that light oil could not be consumed. See, it all makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Perfect sense. Right there. There. Now here we go. Now we get to watch, right? They pick, and they pick, and they pick, and they pick, and they pick. Are we ready? Are they gonna start? Are they gonna start? Oh look, they're out in the yard. They're playing. Oh, absolutely positively adorable. And so just gonna throw them all out. And this is gonna all pick up. It's like, okay, let's go down here. And we have to double this, right? I don't think we actually have to. No, it's not even going to be doubling. It's going to be close to doubling it. That is good enough in my book. Right there. And we have to move that. But we have redundant connections in place, so it didn't hurt anything. Isn't that wonderful? And then right here, right there, and then you go right there, and I try to fight the current, and I go right there. Now we are just a couple inserters away, and these guys joining the fight. Good. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Why aren't you getting water? Because you have to be turned the right way. That's why. Nice. Okay. Now you're ready, and now you're ready. Maybe I should have 2 in. I don't think it matters really because the life cycle is so long, but whatever. It would be nice, right? Okay, so now you are completely clogged here. Yes? No, you're not. Probably because of all the seeds that just got taken. Anyway, let's check up here. Try to make sure this is working. These are moondrops on the water belt. Why are you the only one working? Where'd you go? Okay, let's see if this works. Almost done. It makes empty barrels and cotton guts. Empties should go out right there. Cotton guts should go out right there. And hopefully that is the correct line. So cotton guts out. Wasn't this going? No, it didn't have any moondrops because it's filling up last. This is actually the first crop of actual cotton guts. And so they're going out right there. This has to be more proactive. No cotton gut gets by when they could be shoved into breeding duty. Yeah, right there, right there. And it leaps to life. Like that entire flight has now been recruited. They've all been thrown into the breeding pile. It's good, right? This is good. Now all out. This takes a while still, but this is going to load up here. So the big bottleneck at the moment is moondrops. Like this one could be going if moondrops would get around here, but we're not producing enough of them. Oh, and you don't have any seeds because Piakuas, I didn't do that, which is a tremendous moral failing on my part. So this will go, and this will go. Alright, good. So we're just going to watch our happy little mice factory, as opposed to the unhappy excrement factory next door. At least they don't screech. We haven't been attacked lately. We feel good about that, right? So we're about to pop. You're going. You are not going, because again, pop problems. And the moondrops, are you keeping up? Do I have to put in more? I think maybe I do. So it's like 5 for every 22 seconds. This is 4 for every... So in theory I should be able to keep all of these. Well, no, because the reproductive center. The reproductive center takes 2 every... It is going to be the greatest consumer of moondrops of them all. Wonder what I can do about this. No. I'll vent these guys, that's for one. Shove this in right there. So we have a giant flight of... Well, this is artificial right now, so I shouldn't. Just leapt into the future, essentially. Once again, stripping huge amounts of pollutants out of the atmosphere. Just a wall here, and another sub-wall right there. This is another wall. You're all going, right? I'm almost certainly going to have to add more of these. But probably not right now. Probably this is just fine, and I have to turn my attention to actual makings of, finding a way to actually make the science packs themselves. Yeah, there's another wave coming out. A few are going to get recruited here. Some are going to make it through, and that's done. The wave passes further south. And you're full. More Cottonguts are about to pop. We don't have, none have passed yet. Oh, there's no barrel out here. Ooh, that would be a problem. So we're gonna fix that right now. Whitelist, barrel. There. Good. That vents. Now the Cottonguts come around. These are not destined for the Sarcoris. Others are, unfortunately, even though it is glorious in the Sarcoris. They will not enjoy the process of the entombing. Okay, good. I feel like I am definitely not producing enough moondrops, but I should let it go for a little while. Good. On the surface, everything is fine. I wonder if the differential between how many it can grab and how short of a time it has to grab is going to be a problem in keeping all of these at maximum production. Because it has 20 seconds now where a few Cottonguts could slip by. Almost need circuitry here. Not like need circuitry, but it would be useful. Oh, you actually going? Did you get the moondrops? Yeah, the moondrops started coming in. So the buildup of baby Cottonguts are now suddenly being put to use. Well, maybe I should have faster loading of the moondrops. Moondrops backing up. Looks like it. Everyone that slips over is backing up. So yes, I'm producing too many at this second. I have no idea if this production is considered enough. Who knows? I wonder which one wins. Like, how does it decide which of the inserters wins? Really? You should always be working. Alright, so should I go and look if the base has come unstuck? Should I just assume it has and be happy? That seems safe, right? So this produces 6 Cottongut, and it took, well, let's do the math. 4 Cottongut to 10, 4 to 10, and then here it's 7 to 6. So that math is kind of funky, but yes, it's highly positive. No Cottonguts making it into the box yet. The box is destined to for the Sarcoris, and it's best if they don't make it into the box. The box is not, in fact, a goal. The box is not a punishment either. The Sarcoris is absolutely not a punishment, but it is considered a suboptimal fate compared to the breeding chamber by some. Others, however, they know the Sarcoris. Oh, look, and the rocks are done. Because we're out of moss, because we were out of carbon dioxide, because of all the problems with that, and man, oh, what's going on here? Oh, the rocks are all backed up. We can't butcher them because we have all the formic acid in the world. That's not something I ever expected to see. This, however, is moving. I have to move all of this down here somewhere. This has to be expanded and elaborated on. We're making science again. It's good to see. So everything is working again. Just kind of idiot format, you know? Because I'm making far more Varox than I can consume with this, right? This maybe? Uses 100 every 5 seconds. I should be able to eventually burn through the Varox, right? I think so, anyway. Yeah, well. I will continue. Let's go take a look up north. Make sure carbon dioxide has started again. Now, it sure looks like it because these guys are going. Those guys would not be turning on if pitch was not overflowing. Pitch would not. So see, we're still stuck. Yeah. I have to do something with the light oil, I guess. And it's not turned into glass. I know I can build mechanical parts and turn it into steam. And glass is being consumed. I guess I guess the answer is another buffer, right? I mean, I will need to seek forgiveness for this, but I can definitely do that. Let's go over here. Let's find our big thing of glass. Guess what, my boy? You're gonna get a little brother. Where is this? Right here. That's just gonna... There. And now we're gonna consume this glass. And this is the inefficient recipe, right? Yes. Good. Because right now molten glass is a waste product. Just store that glass, please. And then that means gasoline will be used, right? That's what happens right here. Unfortunately, it's very, very... This is the efficient recipe. Maybe I have to change over. Nah, the problem is gasoline is so very energy dense. Can I make just... Here. Speaking of sins, let us sin again. Buy us a little more time. Right over here. Right over here. Then, like, nobody look at this. Shouldn't we be consuming gasoline right here to make aromatics? But we're not. We don't have enough creosote. But the creosote is... Oh, was there another way to do this? Let's see. Because I'm burning the creosote again. But I don't have to. I can just turn this. Oh, so we're actually moving again? Now we're still missing the light oil. The light oil is missing because it needs to be gasoline and aromatics. So we sin again. Not a problem. Let's do it. Big tank. Big tank. The answer is, of course, another buffer. There we go. Now suddenly the system's flowing. Then we walk down here. We see this has become unstuck, right? Yeah, that is just eating the light oil up to produce aromatics. Aromatics moving again. I need to find a better way to vent gasoline. Gasoline. Because I didn't actually solve any problem here. And the only thing to do here is nothing. Aromatics, that is all. Well, hopefully the aromatics are appreciative of what we're doing for it. So carbon dioxide now being created again, moss going to be created again. And while at this moment, this very moment, everything is broken, in time the factory will begin to heal. And then maybe we can get on with doing something. Alright, we need some sort of plan, right? Because I'm pretty sure we have all the animal husbandry taken care of that we have to do. That rocks are getting processed at an appropriate speed. We're definitely creating the right amount of moss. We might even have enough barrels on this belt. Don't hold me to that one though. And we're getting Cottonguts. Has any Cottongut entered the box? Any candidates for the Sarcoris? Yes. Our first Sarcoris candidates have arrived. How wonderful. How wonderful it is to welcome new people to the Sarcoris. This definitely needs more. Or faster, either way. We have a solid stream of Cottonguts coming in, right? And everything is triggering right now. I don't know if that is permanent or not, but it's permanent enough, right? For me, anyway. Yeah, everything's going. Waves and waves of little Cottonguts are coming out. And every once in a while, a few are siphoned off for a special fate. These are only the ones we love most, obviously. And then over here and over there. Alright. So I think that has to be it for today. Not the most momentous play sessions, I think, but we have done a lot. We've got rocks up and debugged. We've got Augs actually working for us, Cottonguts actually working for us. These are all the ingredients of Logi Science. So pack Logi Science. So next time, I suppose, do we handle the salt issue? No, we leave that for later. And now we just start doing actual, real, making pieces of Logi Science. And I think the first thing I tackle is the plasmids. Because plasmids are going to require heat for the Zogna and for something else, right? No, just for the machine itself. The biofactory requires the heat. So let's just go take a look at that. We're going to pull all that up and we're going to move it somewhere down here. This is where we're going to make both Pi Science and Logi Science. Probably eliminate those guys. See if my grenade arm is still what it used to be. Then up here, this is still adorable. We'll probably never use it. How many Augs do I have? I'm going to come back and find I'm just absolutely full of Augs. What is going on here? Oh, it takes empty barrels and it puts it here. So, blacklist empty barrels. right? And then throw them here, and then they get tossed out. Alright, good. We are waiting for moss. This has to move. The fish factory does not belong here. It was fun to see, but it doesn't belong. All of this has to be ripped out and moved somewhere else. I don't know if I do it now or do it later, but I definitely do something like that, right? Alright, aromatics starting again. I don't know what this was about. Carbon black is the only one that doesn't really need anything special. But Zogna bacteria, you require temperature. Plasmids don't require temperature, but Zogna does, but those can be piped. So I need to make petri dishes, lamps. When I make lamps, it has to go next to the fish farm, so just keep an eye on that. So this requires heat, but it has to be piped. But it can be piped. This requires heat. It makes a huge amount of steam. And then this requires heat, and there's nothing more to say about that. So all of this should be moved. Where, I'm not sure. Plasmids, though, plasmids don't get moved to the main chain, line right here, because here is laboratory equipment, and then over here somewhere there'll be plasmids, and I have to bring in several meat lines in order to make animal sample. Heck. What else we got? So yeah, a whole bunch of meat. I'm going to have to sacrifice some augs and some cotton guts. And the ratio is going to just be murderous, isn't it? I'll try to figure out the best way to do that. 2 cotton guts, 1 cotton gut and an aug will probably hit all of this, except 1 lard. Don't know. And this will take care of the animal sample. Then the Sarcoris takes plasmids again. The incubator, pretty sure the incubator requires heat. Are any of you incubators? Yeah. Incubators do require heat. Pack. So the Sarcoris should probably be made over where the Zogna is made. I have to make a heat area. Try to make everything get close to that. This is going to suck. Subcritical water is just a whole bunch of biomass, and I mean a lot. I should probably be making this right now, right? Piping all this biomass in and just dealing with it. Do I have a heat exchanger? Because this can be done anywhere. Heat exchanger? No, I can't do it. I need asphalt, that's pitch, and mechanical parts. Oh. So I might as well do fish right now, right? Yeah. Do fish, get fish oil, set up that, and then I have to also make asphalt. And if I'm making mechanical parts, I can make the salt mine to go settle the saline water problem. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's probably even next. So next is fish tank. It has to be done in order to make the Sarcoris, so go do it, right? Over here, poor alien sample is... This is completely... Like, urea is the only weird one. I could just go set up urea after Zogna, I suppose. Yeah. And then I have to use urea in order to navigate the cyanic acid. This is trivial. Just ash and dirt. I have to make no petri dishes in this, strangely enough. Strange. Then over here, this is the cyanic acid chain. Lead, antimony, easy. Melamine, that's the cyanic acid chain, and everything else I already have. So I could probably do batteries at any time. So order events. Okay, let's make a plan. Make a plan. I am going to first off handle fish. With fish, make mechanical parts in order to make the heat exchanger, I need to make, no, it's in the Sarcoris, right? Depolymerized organics. Depolymerized organics is just crap and subcritical water. Subcritical water is made by dumping a ton of biomass into a heat exchanger. Heat exchanger requires mechanical parts. Right. So I have to go make a whole fish tank. Like, I could probably just strip all of this and then be just fine, you know? Squeeze the fish oil out of it and call it a day. But instead, I am going to try to do it correctly, you know? And breed up fish for... I guess I could also get bone and skin out of them. I'm going to have to sit down and actually do math, aren't I? Alright, I no longer care about this. When I need more Cottonguts, I'll make more food. Right now I'm fine-ish, kinda. No seaweeds making it down, so that's intriguing. Let's put it that way. We have a whole bunch of Cottongut studs, and these guys can be trained up in some time. They just require food to do it. Alright, so this is a plan, right? These rocks recovering? No. The moss is recovering, though. We can take a look at that on a chart, I bet. Moss. Yeah, crash, crash, crash. Up, up, up. Alright. Let's go take a look at Cottonguts down here, because, again, they are so cute. And we are stopped. Right there, anyway. And right here. No moondrops. It appears I'm going to have to add more moondrops eventually. But I don't think... Oh, look, we are backed up on pups. We are 100% moondrop limited right now. We have 52 in the the chest, waiting for the Sarcoris to call their name. So we have to maybe double this. That's no great... We can probably even... Oh, I don't want to bound the... We'll put them like over here, way over here, and hope it never intersects with the bus that's coming through here. Because we're already bus limited, strange as it is. I need to stop playing and stop talking. Things are okay, I think. Things are actually pretty good. We're getting closer. We'll have Logi Science soon. We're not fearing death at every turn. Things are alright. Alright, I'm going to call it a day. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.